Hi everyone, welcome to episode 3 of my Sims 4 Castaways Let's Play series. In today's episode, we're going to play with Reyna for a little while on our home island, and I'm going to update her look a little bit just so that it looks like she's been there for a while. As you guys can probably see, we do have another household member down here. I'll explain that in a minute, and then we are going to be jumping over to the island that Reyna's husband Andrew is living on so that I can show you that living situation. So I'm sure you guys remember in the last episode there was some weird glitch happening with this shelter, and it was kind of just acting like a rabbit hole or like basically a tree. Like when you zoom in it fades away, and I couldn't like go up and down to the floors. I couldn't do anything with the walls unless I was in build mode. I think that really was just a bug or a glitch because when I loaded into the lot today, that wasn't happening anymore. So I changed her shelter around just a little bit. I just changed the walls, added a little platform porch. I brought the shower over here, and then I put her fridge on the inside. And that's pretty much it. So since this is working, we can stay here. I was thinking like just for fun, we could definitely venture on over to this lot if we wanted to. But as of now, staying here is fine. I mean, this is the biggest lot. It's got the most space for a garden and for a house and everything. Really quick, I want to give a little shout out to my viewer Lucky Plum Bob. This viewer left this comment after I posted episode 2. I took some inspiration from both points of this comment to where Andrew's lot that he's living on is pretty developed and he's actually not by himself. So it makes a lot of sense that it is more developed than Reyna's lot because she is by herself. And Lucky Plum Bob suggested that we use one of the random townies that's walking by as her imaginary friend. I thought on that idea for a little while, and it did turn into not using a townie as an imaginary friend, but using the ghost of past Reyna Wiley as like a figment of her imagination. So she now has the ghost of herself before the accident to talk to. She's imagining that her past self is here. And I had the idea that once Reyna finds the other survivors on the island, then the ghost can like move out of the household. So basically she's not with Reyna anymore, but she still comes to visit whenever Reyna needs someone to talk to. So that's kind of just like my way of adding a little bit more into this next episode, being able to raise her social and I don't know, I guess just more gameplay. So this is how Reyna arrived on the island. She's got short hair, white ripped tank top, and ripped jeans. And after being on the island for, we could say about 3 months because it's almost winter. So if she arrived at the end of summer and it's almost winter, it's been about 3 to 4 months. So after living on the island by herself for about 3 to 4 months, her hair has grown. She's created this little necklace. Her shirt is no longer white and it's just so ripped. Her pants are gone. They've just ripped to the point of wearing them as shorts. She's got a little bracelet going on and she has completely imagined her past self. So in Reyna's life before the boat accident, she was a very high maintenance sim, romantic, neat. She was an intellectual, very cultured, very sophisticated, and she was squeamish. As of now, Reyna has all of these same traits, but over time she has gained the adventurous trait and the outdoorsy lifestyle because she's been forced into this situation. So she's grown and changed quite a bit, and those characteristics and traits are still with her. But on the surface, that's not really who she is anymore. So I probably should have made her ghost just like a household member, but I decided to make the ghost Reyna's sister because it is her past self, so she's very close with this figment of her imagination, almost like a sister, is kind of how I was thinking about it. So she already has a good relationship with the ghost, and now they can meet. She can say, I'm here to help you. I'm here for whatever you need. Someone to talk to, someone to cry with. They just keep hugging over and over again. So she must have really needed that hug from herself. Oh my god, where'd she go? Oh, she's scaring her. Okay, so she's like having some fun with herself, but she's like, I'm not having that right now. They just keep kissing and hugging. What is that? I've never played with the ghosts yet before, so this is kind of funny. So with this ghost, Reyna has a close sentiment and feels good and has happy memories with who she used to be. And she really just wants the best for herself. See guys, I can tell a story. I'm trying my best here. I'm like, I've like learned about myself doing this, especially that there's something that just feels a little bit off for me personally about like using my imagination out loud, you know, like playing Sims by myself. Of course, I can like come up with a story in my head and just like silently play. But like, yeah, using my imagination out loud to like write this story as I go just feels like a little bit unnatural for me. But I really want to do more Let's Plays. Like I want to focus a little bit more on my Let's Plays over the next few months. And I've been watching so much Ocean Sims lately. She's like my new favorite. She has inspired me so much. I changed like my lighting mods and have decided that, I don't know, towards the end of my Castaways and Cottage Living Let's Play series, or, you know, when they're kind of like phasing out or when I'm just like ready to move on, that I want to do a Willow Creek save file Let's Play, just like she's doing right now. Like, she has made that seem so exciting. And yeah, I just want to try it. So I'm kind of working on a save file on the side while I work on this currently for you guys. Anyways, I'm talking way too much. So let's focus here on Reyna. She wants to go take a nap. She's actually kind of tired. So I'll let her take a nap and then we can see what Ghost Reyna's doing. She's talking to the townies. She's talking to the other imaginary people on this island. You know what? While Reyna's sleeping, Ghost Reyna can do other things. She can collect water and attract frogs and harvest things. Like, she can do all the things that Reyna can't do right now because she's asleep. Also, I'm cheating her needs so that they do not decay, so that we can just not worry about the needs of 2 Sims at the same time. She caught some frogs. Let's go see what else we can catch or what else we can find. Okay, the ghost has found quite a few things. So we're just gonna sell all of this. Also, I came up with a goal. So in transportation, there is a conservationist canoe. It looks the most islandy, so I want to use this one, but my goal is that once she reaches 2,000 simoleons, she's going to build this canoe, and that is when she'll be able to jump on her canoe and travel to another island, which is where she'll find Andrew. And then she'll also just have her own canoe for going fishing, so we won't always have to look for the random canoe that's just hanging out here. Since the fishing sign is broken, so many of you left a comment telling me that that's broken, so I know for sure it's not just me, not just my game. Thank you guys for letting me know. You guys have actually left so many helpful comments, just giving me so many tips and stuff about things that we can do on the island to make money and clean it up, and yeah, just a whole bunch of helpful tips. So I really appreciate that. I've said it before, but like, I've been playing this game since it came out in 2014, but I feel like you never know because there's just so many things that I don't know still, or have forgotten, or whatever. What's going on with her? I need you to stop. I thought making her squeamish would be like a good, you know, like little challenge, but it just makes her not want to do things. She's definitely getting better at fishing though, because she has a grouper and now a fighting placket. I don't know how to say that. But she's just catching fish a lot faster now. Oh, another update, I slowed down the seasons. Completely forgot that you could do that, but I changed the settings so that each season is 14 days instead of 7. So now as we play Reyna and Andrew, like going back and forth or whatever, for however long we do that, it won't be a different season every single time. I also need to do that on Cottage Living. I always forget that that's even an option. I'm gonna sell some of this stuff because we have a lot of things that I don't think we really need. I'm trying to stack up simoleons here. I could sell all of this bamboo and get 340 simoleons. We really don't need 85. And I'm having Ghost Reyna go and harvest some more. So whatever she ends up with is what we'll keep. And I'll just sell the rest because yeah, we really don't need that many. I'm selling this. I feel like it's been so slow to get simoleons this entire time, and now it's like this process is speeding up. We're gonna have that canoe in no time. Okay, we've got 4 bamboo. That's like that's a good amount. So I'm putting in Reyna's inventory, and then she can go home and cook a fish. She's actually not even that hungry. I don't know what to do right now. There's nothing to harvest or anything yet. So we're kind of just floating around. We could get to know our chicken. And I guess we could hang out with our ghost friend. I made Reyna's ghost have death by drowning, so that it's like the night she fell off the boat is when like her past self died. That's how I made sense of like the cause of death. I had to use my imagination a little bit because I was like, she didn't actually die, so what's the best option? Okay, I'm just gonna have them talk for a while. This scene right here reminds me of that movie, My Old Ass, if anyone has seen that, where she's sitting on the log with her imaginary older self, just talking about life. That was a good movie, by the way. If anyone saw that, it actually made me cry. It's really good, I thought. I don't know where anything is anymore. Is there a way, can they like watch the stars together? Is that a thing? Or is that just a romantic thing? I don't know what it is. I can't find anything anymore. Stargaze. She can just stargaze alone, I guess. Okay, so they're kind of just hanging out by the fire still. She's stargazing. I'll have her add another log to the fire. She can stargaze too. They can stargaze together, like, in the same proximity. Look at this view. Can you imagine? Like, seeing stars like this every night? This is amazing. I don't think I've ever actually really looked at the stars in this game. It's really pretty. Reyna's needs haven't really been decaying much today, I've just noticed. I'm still having her shower just because, and then she can go to sleep and we'll just start fresh the next day. I guess since she's asleep, we can have the ghost go out and go fishing. I mean, why would we waste a perfectly good opportunity, even though she has no fishing skills, so we'll see what she actually catches. This is amazing. I think the sky looks like this because I have the sunblind lighting mod, and I also added some other lighting mods that take away the blue light. Okay, Ghost Reyna definitely does not like fishing, and I just remembered she drowned, so she doesn't like the water. Is she running on? She's running underwater. Interesting. Oh my god, if you can get the mod, please get the sunblind mod. This is amazing. I'm amazed, like I'm looking at a real sunrise. It's so pretty. I didn't know that it was gonna make the game this much better. I think she's stuck under there. Okay, Reyna's just waking up. She's got her hen Amelia in the shed with her. Or not the shed, the shelter. Oh, she's got a whole bunch of stuff that she can harvest today. So we can harvest everything. She's harvesting all of her fruits and vegetables. Oh, we can evolve this tree. Let's do that just because. And then she's got a whole bunch of weeds to pull. So we can work on that today too. She's like, I can't believe you're doing this right now. Who do you think you are? She's having a high maintenance temper tantrum right now. She's like, who are you? This isn't us. We don't garden. We don't sit in the dirt. What's going on with you? A difficult family dynamic. That's not why you're here right now. Reyna is here to support Reyna. So I'm gonna say no. We do not have a difficult family dynamic. We need to be loving to ourselves right now. So it's time to apologize. She's like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what got into me. I think I'm just having a hard time accepting that this is what's going on. She's used to it now. She's like, this is my life now. This is just what we're doing. Okay, since we have so much longer of fall, we can go ahead and plant like a whole bunch more of these plants and just start selling everything. In fact, I think I want to expand the garden area right now really quick. I'll have her plant this stuff and then we'll go over to Andrew's Island and I'll show you what's going on over there and how that looks. She's gonna have a huge garden. Like I have to move this stuff. There's just not enough space. I think I need to start putting things closer together. Reyna has enjoyed spending time with family recently. It's become very important to her to bond with her family. Embrace the change? I guess so. At some point, she's gonna end up having a baby, so I mean, we might as well give her the family-oriented trait. She's realizing that the things that she used to care about in life, the materialistic things, they don't really matter. She's becoming less high maintenance and just becoming a more like realistic person. Oh shoot, I didn't leave enough room for the carrots. Ghost is planting stuff. I don't think I asked her to do that, but I mean, maybe I did. I don't think they would do that automatically, would they? I am like half paying attention to who I'm selected as at each time. Look at the teamwork though. Okay, yeah, she definitely must have done that because I told her to. But they're getting this done together. She's getting over her squeamish trait and doing what she needs to do. Okay, Reyna is working on watering everything. When she's done, I'm gonna like rearrange these just because I placed them kind of weird. And then we'll move over to Andrew's Island. So currently we have Reyna living over here on this island, and this is where that other island is that I built. So this is the entire area that she's been stranded on for the last few months. Then moving over here, don't mind this mess. This is what I had to do to make this little island like feel private. You'll see when we load into it, but this is our other lot of 3 survivors. We have Elliot Sutton, Belle Blakely, and Andrew Wiley. So we'll jump into their household now and I'll show you the house that I made. Okay, so as you guys can see, this area has houses. It looks populated. It looks like civilization is here. So in order to make it not look that way, I chose this lot over here and I put these rocks up so we can't see anything. I mean, you can kind of see it over there, but yeah, this was my solution to make this look private and closed in and like a small island. So, I mean, I'm still gonna have them explore down by the shore and stuff, but around where they live, at least it looks private and like it fits the story. You know, I mentioned it before, like I just hate that part of imagination. Like I don't want to have to imagine like everything. I want my story to at least look the part as much as possible because that just helps me feel like I'm actually playing a Castaway story. So moving on. This is Andrew Wiley. He is the husband of our main character, Reyna Wiley. He's a family-oriented, self-assured, charming, goofball sim who also has the domestic trait. I don't have a whole story for him other than he's just like a goofy, lovable guy. He really wants to have a family. And right now he has a shared sadness because someone close to him is feeling sad. This is Andrew's best friend. His name is Elliot Sutton. He was also on the boat. And he is feeling very sad right now because he has just lost his wife and his true love. His wife was on the boat and she did not make it. She drowned. Her name was Alexis. And they had a soulmate relationship. So despite the fact that they have been on this island for a few months now, he's still in mourning. He's just finally about to come to acceptance of the fact that his wife is gone and this is the situation that he's in right now. But he's definitely been taking his time to feel those feelings. Elliot's aspiration was to be fabulously wealthy. I think living on the island here, we can definitely give him a new aspiration, something else that he can start working towards. He is an active, business-savvy, self-assured sim, and I gave him also the hot-headed trait because being on this island and losing his true love has just changed him in such a way that now he just has a temper. He's mad at the world. He's angry that this is happening and that he's in this situation. This is our next sim. Her name is Isabel Blakely, but she goes by Belle for short. She is an outgoing, non-committal, self-assured sim. She has the gregarious trait. She's very close with Elliot and Andrew, and she actually has developing feelings for Andrew now that they have been on this island together. So over the next few episodes, we will see how that plays out. I tried to make it one-sided, but when you cheat the relationship, it does the same for both. So, I mean, currently Andrew also has developing feelings, and there's just a mutual crush between the two of them. Obviously, I can't make the change here down in the relationship panel, but he does believe that his wife is gone. He hasn't seen her or heard of her or anything in the last 3 months that they've been here. It didn't take him as long to get over it though as Elliot, since Elliot is still mourning today, and Andrew is completely fine. So they're definitely handling their grief differently. I'll show you guys the lot now. So on this lot, we have obviously rocks and trees around the whole perimeter. We have our garden over here to the right with a chicken coop that has a hen and a rooster. Our bamboo bushes grow over here, and then there's one over here on this side as well. On the left side of the lot is where their toilet bush is over here. I have a hidden trash can since there isn't one in this area. And then I've also added a swing. There are a few torches around, and then when it comes to their shelter, they have a 2-story, very developed house pretty much here. They've got a little porch, a whole interior area that I'm going to make like the kitchen, living room, dining area. Obviously not very formal. I'll probably just put the table and chairs and then their fridge, some counters, and a little couch in here. We have one very small bedroom downstairs and then the little outdoor bathroom area with the shower and toilet. Then in the front of the house, we have the stairs going up to a little balcony and 2 beds in here. So this house can definitely fit a few Sims. This is a household of 3 very confident Sims with strong relationships. So they all work together and built this shelter, which kind of makes me sad for Reyna, to be honest. It's kind of like a slap in the face because she's just been there by herself. She just now came up with this little tiny shelter. This girl hasn't caught a break the entire time she's been here. And here they are living life. They've got a swing on a palm tree. They've got a garden. Andrew has a canoe in his inventory. Like, they are just having a very easy experience here because they have each other to support. Belle was really close with Alexis too, so she's also still in mourning. We just couldn't see it before because she had so many other things going on. I'm just having them chat right now. You guys let me know because I just don't remember. If I've started a romantic relationship, will it develop over time or is it just going to stay as is? Because I don't want to be the creator of this relationship. I want it to go either way on its own. Let me know if you guys know of any mods that can do that for me. I don't have the Love Struck expansion, and I'm pretty sure if I did, that would affect relationships in that way, like organically. But I haven't made the decision to buy that yet because I haven't heard great things about it. So besides Love Struck. You guys let me know if there is a way that this relationship can take its own course, because I kind of like don't want to be in control of all of that. I just want to see what happens, if that's possible. So our character Belle is an outgoing, in my mind, she's like a girly girl. She's kind of bubbly, kind of like doesn't care what anyone thinks about her. I mean, they're stranded on an island and she's made like a flower lei. Like she's just being a girl here on this island. That's kind of the personality that I imagine for her. I feel like Elliot is like a soft teddy bear. Like he looks like kind of big and buff, but he's actually very emotional on the inside. And I feel like Andrew's kind of just in the middle, to be honest. He's just a guy. I'm gonna have him try to cheer him up, and we can give him a hug and make sure he's doing okay. Because it's gotta be hard to lose your spouse in an accident like that. Elliot seemed to enjoy that conversation with Andrew, especially when they explored more serious, thought-provoking topics. A good conversation becomes great once the mind is engaged. Yes, I think Elliot really does like deep thoughts. He is a deep conversation, emotional guy. So I like that one. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this episode up right here. Let me know what you want to see in the next one based on everything that you saw here today with these characters and the descriptions that I gave you and like everything. Let me know. Give me ideas. Let me know if you like the storyline so far. I always appreciate your thoughts. In the next episode, we can play with this household for a little bit and then go back to Reyna, have her build a canoe, and when she has enough simoleons to build a canoe, then she can travel over here and see this whole situation. I'm gonna leave you guys with this amazing view. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you can follow along with this series and see more content like this from me in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.